What's going on, everybody? PureSalvation here, and today I am bringing you guys a super important gameplay on Modern Warfare 2. If there was ever a video that I've ever made in my entire YouTube career that you should watch, this is the video right here. I'm going to be telling you pretty much every last aspect this game has to offer in one video, hopefully. Like staging a comeback, playing smart, playing defensively, playing aggressively, all in one video. So right off the bat, this is Demolition, and we are on Trailer Park. And you see me, I didn't shoot the guy at first. I sort of let him come towards me. And what that does is, instead of just getting a hit marker and letting that guy escape, I make sure I get that kill. Like, I assure the kill right there. And actually, just a little background right now is that I'm in a room with complete randoms, and I'm going against a very competitive team who are all in a party. So it's pretty much me versus the 6 of them, until actually mid-game when I found out that 2 of the randoms on my team turned out to be huge contributors to this incredible game that we had right here. So you see, they already had a double plant, and we were already able to push them off and allow us to get the defuse. Now you see me right here. I'm definitely not going to defuse it yet because there's dangers and noob tubes flying everywhere, which the other team are using, unfortunately. But as long as I keep my presence here, it'll give my teammates a better chance to spawn closer in case they do die, and just give me and my entire team a better chance of defusing the bomb. But however, I was unfortunately enough, I was pushed off of the bomb site, and now I'm forced into sort of the B bomb. So this is definitely not a good start, but it's definitely sort of a way of playing defensively, because I'm moving back and forth, trying to make sure that we don't get flanked, because these guys in this game, these guys were massive flankers. And right there I do get my 5 kill streak, my Predator, but I'm not calling it in yet. I'm going to be showing you guys in this video how to maximize your kill streaks, not only in kills, but in teamwork, using your kill streaks as a way of helping out the team. Now I'm saving my Predator for a little bit later, and you'll see why later. And so I hear the guy's footsteps, I'm trying to follow him, and so I do tag him, and that's kind of what I was hoping to avoid. And so right now I'm running with the UMP Silence with Cold-Blooded, which takes about 3 or 4 bullets to kill depending on the range. However, my Cold-Blooded hugely impacts the way that I'm able to maneuver around in this game now. I think I would have done a little bit better with stopping power. I just get spoiled by the damage, the increased damage. So I stick with Cold-Blooded. And in this little skit right here, I fail massively on that guy who just killed me. He kills me like 3 or 4 more times just by knifing. And I think he has commando on, but that doesn't really play a part in this in this little cat and mouse game. But eventually I do get him, so that's nice. And so what he's trying to do is he's actually doing something very smart, and that's what he's doing is keeping his presence in his spawn, in our spawn. And what that's going to do is that's going to push us all the way over to where A bomb used to be, and that'll give them the enemy team a closer spawning point to B bomb, which will allow them to get a better plant and better positioning in order to sort of hold off the bomb. That's really bad. And so you see right there, they're trying to flank us. That's huge in this game. This map, Trailer Park, is all about movement and positioning, because positioning can pretty much determine whether your team is going to win or not. And you'll see why in a little bit, why being in a certain spot can just determine the certainty of the game, if it falls in your favor or not. Now you see all those skulls. That means all of my teammates are dying, and now the fact of the matter is that I just put my teammates, I just had them spawn on the other side of the map just because my presence was in the wrong location. That's a huge mistake that I've done. Now what I'm trying to do is trying to correct it and trying to make sure that the B-bomb is still safe. However, they are making it, they're flanking us like crazy, and Commando gets the best of me. Hate Commando. So we're really trying to I'm really trying to work with what I have right now, because the enemies, they're using noob tubes and Commando, and so The odds are highly against us, and I refuse to use those. So what you see me trying to do is I'm trying to utilize my perks to my advantage. Now you see, if I had stopping power, I wouldn't be lying down and prone so much, because stopping power, your name still shows red as long as the aimer's upon you. So what I try to do is I try to work with the perks that I have. So as long as I have cold-blooded, that'll just give me that split second to sort of cap an enemy in case he sees me, because when you look at a dead body, and that Harrier right there kind of determined the outcome of this game. But anyways, the fact of the matter is when you have cold-blooded and the enemy comes across you and sees you, they'll think twice before shooting you. It's just a split second of doubt that if you're dead or not, because the cold-blooded, of course, gives you a hidden name. And so that split second of doubt will give you the chance to sort of take control and kill the enemy, and then just increase the lifespan of you, which will increase the presence that you have in that certain location, and resultantly add more teammates to the area, because they'll start spawning around you. And you see right there, that huge spawn point that I just spawned over there and wasn't able to get to the bomb fast enough caused us to lose this bomb right here. They've got commando, which gets the best of me again, and they've got their positioning all around us. We can't do anything. I'm not going to go sacrifice myself yet, because what actually I'm going to try to do right now is trying to push off all the enemies in order for us to get a bomb defused, but I realize that it's a futile effort because there's just way too many of them around. So they've got this round in the bag. So from here on, it is going to be a comeback streak, which is pretty much what I'll be showing you guys what to do. So usually when the defense loses, the game is pretty much over, but not in this situation, especially in Trailer Park. There's always a chance that you can make a comeback. Now I'm not going to say if we win or lose or not, but I'm going to tell you it's a very, very intense game. So what you see me doing is I'm trying to get a bomb plant right off the bat. And you see, I still haven't called in my Predator missile. I did call in my Pavlo, because I realized that, I'm trying to maximize my kill streaks, but I'm also trying to use it to help out my team. Now, with that Pavlo up in the air, it's taking at least 2 or 3 guys, maybe even 3, of the enemy team, their concentration. It's taking their concentration off the bomb and focusing on getting that kill streak out of the sky, because if they don't get it out of the sky, they'll keep dying once they go to the bombs trying to defuse. If they do take it out of the sky, that means they gotta switch to the cold-blooded anti-kill streak class and sort of position themselves, and that'll take their focus off the bombs, which will buy us time to sort of get our positioning going and getting the bombs planted. Now, it worked for a little bit because we were able to get both bombs planted, however one did get defused. So that's where the sort of kill streaks do come in handy. Instead of just calling it in right away, you should actually think about calling it in when it's best useful. And now you see, I decided to go after the sentry gun there and then go after that guy, even though I don't get him. Well, actually, yeah, I guess I do get him, because that sentry gun was actually causing some huge problems, and so I was willing to sacrifice a life of mine in order to take out the sentry gun and give my team a better chance of getting towards A bomb. Now you see, I call in my Predator now because I know that my teammates are not close to the bomb, and so I realized that we gotta get this bomb plant, or else we're screwed. So I was able to luckily get a triple kill, but I also fail in getting through the threshold of the door, and that causes me a death. Oh well, moving on. Now right now, as long as I'm getting close to the bomb, I really don't care about deaths, although I'm trying to keep it to a minimal so the enemy team doesn't get a kill streak going. But what I'm trying to do is, instead, like the enemy team, they're trying to make their presence known around the bomb site, which is pushing us off the bomb. So however, I had to rush in there and kill that guy who was defusing. And so, luckily enough, we win the round, switching sides over to the defense now. So I realized that this team is very competitive, and it's going to take a lot of good, smart strategies in order to win this game. So I realized that they like going after the B bomb because naturally the B bomb is harder to get because it's closer to the enemy spawn or the defense spawn. So they try to rush B right off the bat, and I realized that. So I'm trying to sort of make sure that they can't really cross paths with us. So my teammate's defusing, and I'm trying to be the huge big fat decoy so they can kill me and give my teammate, which would give my teammate more time to defuse, though it does cost me a death. But it doesn't matter, it's all about being a team player, so just remember that. And I think Sitrep does come in huge handy in this game. However, it does get me a little confused and did cost me some deaths. So right now I'm starting to rack up my kill streaks. I'm not calling in my predator yet. Yeah, never mind, scratch that. I call it in right now because I really don't want the other team to plant a bomb. So I'm trying to call in all of my kill streaks at once and distract the enemy team. And what that does, it buys more time. Time and spawn and positioning are all huge in this game, especially in Demolition. So I was able to pull off a nice little double kill with the airstrike of the Harrier, and that gives me my payload. Now I called it in right away with my Harrier because that'll take lots and lots of attention to get out of the air and give us more time to run down the clock, which will just pretty much ensure the victory. So though I do die, I am still contributing to the team by keeping up my air support and giving my team just leverage in order to hold off the bombs and even get easy kills as the enemies tried to focus on taking out the aircraft and foolishly walk into the open, which gives us free kills and more air support in the long run. So all in all, this is huge. So they were able to take out my Harrier, but I still got a payload going up right now, which is still distracting the enemies just enough for us to sort of just buy more time. Now clock's running down and I'm a little nervous if they're gonna plant or not, so I'm running back and forth, shortest route to each bomb, because as long as I'm relatively close to each bomb, my teammates will start spawning close to it and fending it off as best as they can. So things turn out for the best in this game. So it's now crunch time, 10 seconds left, making sure there's nobody at the bomb. Kill the guy at A bomb, but I realize that there's a red dot around B, so my teammate cleans him up and we pull off an incredibly hard victory. It was well earned and I think we deserved it all, and let me tell you, it was not easy. It was a very difficult game, and this game I think sums up what Call of Duty should be played like, or how it should be played, and how you should sort of come across the game. I think I covered almost every last bit of technique that you can use, whether it's making a comeback, playing smart, playing defensive, playing aggressive, maximizing your kill streaks, being a super hard team player or a super good team player, being helpful towards the team, making sure you know your location, making sure that you understand the significance of spawns. I think I covered all of that, and so I realized that this game in itself had all of those attributes and just making it just a well worth watching video. And so if you made it this far, congratulations. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, because I think this is probably one of my most entertaining videos, along with a subscription. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my main channel, because every last subscriber helps. And I just want to say thanks for watching the video, guys, and go check out my channel. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.